Well, it's a little bit cooler today. It's the 22nd of December and we've come down to Magalluf. It's been just over a month since we last had a walk around, so be a little bit of an update for Magalluf. Okay, shall we go? So we're just starting at the end where the Cutty Sark is. We're going to walk up by the Prince William and EastEnders and then just walk up to the top of the strip. It is December the 22nd. Oh,
Prince William's open.
Prince William's is open. They must be getting ready for some sort of a party. I wasn't really expecting that. EastEnders on this side, on the right hand side, closed, and most things will be closed as we walk up the hill here. And its temperature's dropped. I put on a video, I think, in Palma, and the temperature was 17 degrees, and that was early evening, around 6 o'clock. And I had some comments from various places, but one that caught my eye was from near to Hamburg, where the temperature was -4 degrees already there, and it was obviously going to get a lot colder. Well, you'll be pleased to know it's got a lot colder here, and we've just driven through Palma Nova and it said it was 14 degrees, so that's 3 whole degrees colder. That's a lot colder, isn't it?
Feels it. -3.
Anita needs a scarf, and she needs also gloves on. A little bit of a walk up this hill. That will warm us up, I think. So today's Wednesday, and there's a meeting this afternoon of the Prime Minister, Pedro Sanchez, and all of the presidents of the autonomous communities around Spain, and they're deciding what the conditions should be over the next 2 or 3 weeks. Our president, a lady, Armengol, doesn't really want any increased restrictions. She says the people of the Baleares have suffered enough, and she doesn't want to see any increased restrictions. Yet yesterday we had the highest number of cases ever in the Baleares since the beginning of the pandemic. Over 1,000 cases listed. So remains to be seen what happens at this meeting and what they produce. Seagulls. Noisy seagulls. Ooh. And we've been keeping an eye on what's happening in the UK. So if I get it this right, in the UK, or at least in England, you have to work from home if you can work from home, but you can go to the office party. In Wales, you have to work from home or you get fined £60 if you don't work from home, and you can work from home. So, Scotland, well, I think they've cancelled Hogmanay. Hola! On YouTube. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Está bien?
Good.
Hey. And YouTube.
Yes.
Very good. Good luck, thank you.
Bye. Feliz Navidad.
So, we've got sort of...
Hello. How are you? Yeah, right. Good. Good. It's a bit chilly today, isn't it? Have a nice Christmas. Bye.
So this is the Magalluf strip. Those of you who used to come here and go to the Tartan Arms, that's what it used to be. That's what it is now. Dirty dog. Well, not expecting to see very much open down here. So confusing messages being given, and the last update I saw from Boris seemed to suggest that he might be waiting until probably Christmas Day, and he'll give you a new Christmas present, which will be some new restrictions. Although I did read this afternoon as I was coming out that the numbers seem to have stopped rising from this Omicron variant of the virus, so maybe he won't. Maybe he will have ridden out yet another storm. Anyway, here we are walking down the strip in Magaluf. It's what time is it? It's 20 to 4 in the afternoon, and there's not going to be many people about. A few people just having a little walk like us. We've already seen one or two people and spoken to them. The last time we came down, we did see that the local council were doing some work, and well, one would hope that in the 5 or 6 weeks that have passed since we were last down here, that work would have finished. So he's going to walk down towards the beach. Sea looks calm. Looks fairly clear, so just see the different shades where the seaweed is, where the sand is. No big waves on it today, but I don't think we're going to see many people actually on the beach unless they're walking the dog. Let's see here, Alex's lounge. It's all very colourful, but closed up. As is Crusaders and the Oceans Beach Club. Interestingly, the cash machines are still operational, and certainly during the pandemic they just got boarded up. Can't see anybody wanting to get cash out down here at this time of the year, but you never know. There are one or two people on the beach. Great time to come to the beach actually, get the whole beach to yourself if all you want is a game of football. And there you go. Make yourself a little picnic. Bottle of wine, can of beer. Why not? So they're doing some work on one of these apartment blocks. They're a little bit of an eyesore, and many people do comment on them. There's some sheeting up there now, so hopefully that means there's some work going to be done. Not sure how they can make them look any better, but at least they can make them safe. It looks as though some of the concrete's got broken away there. You warm enough, dear? A bit chilly. Soon warm up. As you walk, it warms you up. Just coming up to Blackbeard's here, and I noticed that certainly during the summer was very busy. And it's somewhere we've never actually we have been there, haven't we? I think a long time ago, but we haven't been recently, so we need to put it on the list for next summer. And well, We're now past the shortest day. The days are going to get longer. We're past the summer solstice, and things are going to get brighter from now on. And let's hope 2022 brings a brighter future for us and all the people who live and work in Magalluf. Some of them are already working on their bars, which is good news. There's no blue skies today. Last few days we've had some really nice blue skies, but today, when we got up this morning, there was a mist rolling in from the sea, and it's sort of taken all day to clear, and it's just left us with a dull day. 14 degrees, I suppose. 22nd of December, we can't really be complaining about 14 degrees. I'm feeling quite warm now, dear. I've put this big scarf on, which my dear wife knitted for me. And it's keeping me very warm. She's been to a knitting club today.
You're only knitting.
And lots of nattering, not so much knitting. And many of the knitters have either already left for the UK or on the way, or to other places as well. She showed me a picture this morning, which was from, where was that from?
Sweden. From
Sweden, snow-covered picture. Very pretty. And a number of the teachers from Anita School and from my school over the last few days have been heading off to the UK, which means tests before you go, tests when you get there, means isolations. So I think we made the right decision not to go. We'll just enjoy Mallorca and try to keep clear of this virus, though we keep hearing about more and more friends who've contracted the virus, and hopefully they'll have a very mild version. All of them that we know are already jabbed up, and hopefully they'll get a speedy recovery and a safe return to Mallorca if that's what they are doing. So just coming up to a place where it looks like they are doing more work. I think this isn't the one we saw last time. The one we saw last time is a little bit further up at the road. Just to my right here, next to Follies Beach Club, has been dug up, and whatever work it is, it looked as though they were laying pipes last time. Here, looks as though they're just completely digging the place up, and they're going to relay it, and they've already started relaying it, which is great news. That should all be done soon, certainly before any tourists start to arrive. And the plan is still for an early opening to the season. Let's just see how that goes. As we were driving in, we drove through Palmanova, which was equally deserted. Very, very quiet walking through Palmanova. And as we drove around the back, they're actually laying a new road, so great to see that they're getting all of that work done at this time of the year, which is exactly when they should be getting it done, so that shortly after Christmas, certainly by February, all of that work gets finished off. There's a lot to do, and cost money, I suppose, so we'll see how far they get. So this next little alleyway was the one which we were looking at last time we came down, and this one was all dug up, and they were putting in some tubing, some pipes, and so we get a bit closer, we can see it's now been filled in. It's now being concreted over, and it looks as though it's now ready for the next stage. So I'm guessing they'll get the next one finished and do the finishing off for both of them at the same time. Shall we walk up this way?
Yes.
We couldn't actually get up the last one, so this one we can. We've left a little bit of an area for Sue to walk up. But what they've done here, they've laid concrete, it's been reinforced. I can see the steel work popping out there. So I guess they're intending that this will take some vans or delivery trucks or whatever needs to come down here. They're reinforcing in there, and then they'll finish it off with a layer of tiles of some sort, little paving slabs. Just coming into one of the newer bits of the hotel inside. It's part of the Mallorca group. We've been offering great deals for one of their hotels around here. And, see, there are some shops open, not many, but inside this little complex we've got a mango and one or two other shops. Ali hop down there, I see, and they all look to be open. Springfield got their Christmas sale, Christmas bargains. This inside is the one with the elevated swimming pool, so right above our head. Whew, look up, Lizzie. We have a swimming pool, and on this side, or is that one just a roof? This one is the swimming pool on this side, on the far side. Never actually been up there to have a look. Maybe something to do on another occasion when they're open. So many things to do. We went to Montuiri and went to the archaeological museum there, and a fascinating place. We've lived on the island for 36 years. We've never actually been to this archaeological museum before, or the archaeological site, which we also went to, which is nearby, and we've never been there either. And it just goes to show there's so many things on this island that even after living here for all these years, we've still not managed to see. So we'll carry on discovering them, and we'll carry on doing the videos and showing them. But I do like to come back to the regular haunts like Magalluf and have a look to see what's going on here. I think people, certainly from the comments, are quite interested. There's Diane.
Hello, Diane.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, you? Right.
We're just having a little walk around.
Yeah, I was looking at your
Video?
one.
You're going to be on one if you're not careful. Oh, it was lovely to see Diane, not seen her for a while. And, she's very well, not going anywhere like us. We've come up to McDonald's, which is closed up. Across the road we've got Benny Hills. And one place that is open, the Bet Point, which is a gaming place. Not for us. Some of the leaves are falling off the trees. Still few left, but they'll all be down soon. So as you can see, there's very, very little open. Even Sinkies isn't open at the moment, but I think they will be opening. Not sure what their opening hours are. I'm sure they'll let me know. Certainly when there's a football match, particularly if it's Rangers. Very, very few hotels open. This is one that has been open. It's coming up on the right hand side. Because they've got the builders in there at the moment. And the windows here are all whitewashed out, bagged of cement. So a good time of the year to get some work done. And there's a bar open on the opposite side. JB's. A big telly on. But because the hotels are not open, not many clients, and there's not that many people who live in this area. And those that do are probably feeling the pinch a little bit. This hotel, Samos, has been open, but it's all whitewashed out now and closed. One of the really big surprises for me over the last week or so was the news that BCM is open.
Really?
Really. So the BCM has now taken over Tito's, or Tito's has now come to BCM, and so here at the BCM in Magaluf we've got Tito's, which is a nightclub which opened up I think last Thursday, and then the past weekend, Saturday, BCM opened up, and absolutely amazing. And they're already advertising some different events that are going on. The lights are all on there now, and they're advertising their Christmas. So Thursday the 23rd of December, the grand opening, and they've already had a special opening party I think, and now they've got the grand opening, and obviously New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, lots of things going on there. So that was actually a little bit of a surprise to me. I wasn't expecting to see BCM opening, so I guess that's good news. I'm not sure who their clients will be. Those Spanish youngsters do come along and go to BCM, so they may well come from the surrounding area, coming from Palma as well. In the past, the youngsters, not us I may say, they used to be going to places like BCM and all the other clubs around this area, and they would catch the first bus next morning home. An area we never actually walked down, but there are one or two places open down there. You can see people sitting at bars outside. We're just going to have a little walk up this way and head back to our car, and then head off home or head off somewhere else. Just up to the left you can see the flood lighting gantries there for the sports facilities It's just one of the sports facilities that's here in Magalluf. And there's another one across the road with an outdoor running track, swimming pool. There's lots of things that are there. And then just to our right is the Fantasy Golf, the House of Kathmandu, and all of the attractions that go with that. And up on the hill there is a school up there, and the Spanish schools, if they haven't already finished, will be finishing today. I think they'll finish today. Our schools, Anita's and my school, have already finished, as I think most of the international schools. A bit more life here because of the supermarkets, I guess. People come do their shopping at Aldi. It's one of the big supermarkets in the area. And to go with that, there's a little bit of a shopping centre with all sorts of different shops, and 2 bars as well. It's the Kathmandu Park and Resort. And then at the end of the road we've got one of our favourite places to call into for a coffee. It's Leo's Pub. Always get a really good reception there. And then, not looking very open at the moment. On the left hand side there's some lime green and orange tables. It's another place we go to quite often for a coffee or a beer, but in particular for pepito de lomo, which is loin of pork and a bat, a French stick. Really tasty, so something that Peter and I both enjoy, and we'll even buy them there and as takeaways and take them off home so that we can have them. So it's dangerous. I need to crossing over where there's a shop. Teddy's is one of the shops Anita likes to go to because she can buy her wool and other little knickknacks. Are you going in, or have you got everything you need? She's got so many different items of knitting on the go all at the same time. I'm amazed she doesn't get totally confused, as I am. I think that's been quite a nice walk around Magaluf. The temperature's been really quite kind to us, and I think we'll say bye to everyone now, shall we, dear? You come round this side. Come around. We have the upside down house in the background. So thank you very much for watching, and if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, then please do hit the subscribe button, thumbs up and all that. It gives us the encouragement to go on and make another video, but we'll be out and about very soon making another one. So thanks for watching, and a happy Christmas to everyone. Bye for now.
Bye. Happy Christmas.